Oh. I see it now. Perfect. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Selan Zareli, and I use she, her, hers pronouns. I am the Assistant Director at the Center for Student Diversity and Inclusion here at Jagiellonian University. Today, we have a workshop with AmariYah, who uses she and they pronouns. I'm going to tell a little bit about them in a second, but I wanted to share a little bit about the Wayfinders program with you. The Wayfinders program focuses on students that are coming historically underrepresented populations in our community to have micro internships and access to workshops just like this one. Within the populations that we work with is first generation students of color, students with disabilities, LGBTQIA students, and students that are coming from low socioeconomic backgrounds. We have right now a lot of we have a lot of micro internships going on during the summertime, and hopefully we will launch the next one in September, and you will be receiving emails from me regarding to the upcoming micro internships, and they are 20 hours paid workshops. Again, paid workshops, just to remind you. Today we have AmariYah with us. Just to give a little bit background about AmariYah is that they are an energy healing practitioner living in Central Ohio. She's inspired by Granny's golden remedies, restorative presence, and love. I love that, love that you're inspired with. She offers variety of relaxation sessions through Reiki, a gentle healing system with origins in Japan, and additional techniques to connect clients with their core self and practice of the rest. During this session, you will be learning a little bit about the Reiki, energy healing, and how you can be prepared the next step up in your careers or in the next step up in your life decision-making in the process. I'm gonna pass it on to AmariYah. Thank you for so much being here, and I'm so excited to have this session. And our second session will be in September, and I will be sharing that towards the end of our workshop.
Thank you so much for that awesome introduction. Thank you for the invitation as well, and for you organizing, Solen. This is great, and I'm looking forward to today. So let me go ahead and share my screen and the presentation that I have, just so that everyone else can see what I see. All right. Here we go.
Yep, we can see it.
See it? Okay.
Yes.
We'll do that, and then second. I have two screens with a lot of things. Okay.
No problem. And I was just looking up to make sure that our next session will be on September 14 at 2 p.m. You will receive an email regarding the workshop, and also it will be posted and promoted on our social media.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm all set now. Are you able to see just the blue screen with the first slide on it?
We can see everything with the notes and the top everything. So,
okay, I see. Got it. Sorry.
No, take your time.
I'm sharing one screen. Start over. Start again. Screen. There we go. Present.
Yep, perfect.
Great. Okay. Thank you again. My name is AmariYah. I use she and they pronouns, and my energy healing practice is called Fluid Journey. And I have been an energy healer since about 2016 and started my journey when I lived in Cleveland. So I'm excited to be working with y'all in Cleveland today. So a little bit about how I arrived here. My background is in diversity, inclusion, and equity work, as well as supporting students on university campuses. So as you may know and experience that those are places where people experience a lot of burnout and overworking and like high stress environments. And I also witnessed a lot of systemic oppression and people working through those experiences in community. So I really was interested in some additional ways to help support people through the experiences that they were having on college campuses, which led me to energy healing and to healing justice work in general, because it does acknowledge that there are these systems of oppression and experiences of marginalization that we may have, and that there is another story, there's another way to kind of wrap around and support each other with these healing modalities and community. So what is energy healing? What is Reiki? Energy healing is based on a philosophy that there is vital life force energy within all beings. And in order to restore balance to the blockages, to the buildup that we have, that we accumulate throughout our days, throughout our lived experience, we can work with energy healing to promote this overall well-being and restore this balance. And Reiki is a specific healing system that originated in Japan. And the word ki is something that you may have heard of before in other contexts, maybe with massage or acupuncture. But it basically is naming that life force energy. And in the more direct translation from Japanese, Reiki means invisible energy with sacred power. So what is the first thing that you do usually when you're in pain? It's hold on to yourself. It's hold the area that is in pain. My nephew, when he falls and injures himself, he'll come over to me and ask me to kiss his arm. And that's the other philosophy basically behind energy healing, is that you can heal yourself through touch. You can heal others through touch, which I think is really beautiful, because this is something that we incorporate in our day-to-day, in our life. If you say, like, I'm sending you good thoughts for your job interview, or giving someone a hug is a way of transferring energy, and we're doing that throughout our days. Something I want to acknowledge is that energy healing and other types of traditional or alternative modalities are holistic, and that they acknowledge that you're a whole person. The brain is part of the body, and so our mental health and our physical health are really connected. There are research studies about Reiki and other energy healing modalities that suggest that even one session can influence a person's anxiety, depression, mood, and increase vitality. It's also really important to acknowledge that our society in the US really puts the onus on us as individuals to be responsible for our healing. So when you see things about self-care, you usually see the notes about like bath bombs or going to the grocery store and like taking care of yourself, which is great and very important. But it's also important to do those things in community and acknowledge that we are beings that are connected to each other. Healing is dynamic when we practice together. When we're able to be together in community, which we know, especially going through this pandemic, that we really value being near each other and sharing space. So what I think of when I think of healing community group therapy. That's the whole basis of it, is that you're able to witness other people's aha moments or their new awarenesses and apply them to yourself. And in that reflection, heal on your own. So that's a little bit of what we're going to do today together. And I encourage you to find a space that is comfortable for you. We're going to do a group community energy healing. And anything that you need to relax that would make this an experience that is the most comfortable for you. So pillows, blankets. If you want to lie down, you can do that. You're welcome to turn off your screen or the lights. Anything that would promote that for you. So go ahead and take a second to do that while I switch gears. So as we begin, I encourage you to get as comfortable as you can. Hopefully this means finding a good position for you to rest your mind. Most people choose to lay or sit with their eyes closed. This is all about your comfort. I offer the next few minutes to help you connect to what's meaningful for you in this time. I'll be sending energy healing, and you might feel tingling, tears on your face, maybe a little antsy. Everyone reacts differently. Find yourself comfortable at any point. Change your position or open your eyes to help ground you. I'll also be paying attention to the chat if you need to. So I'll lead a brief exercise and then for time. Bring that for future. As you're laying or sitting, notice any places in your face that may be clenching. Is that comfortable? If so, relax these areas, starting with the jaw. Move across your face to your eyes, your forehead, and relax them. Breathe naturally. Simply notice your breath. 10 days ago was the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. The first day of summer and the longest day of the year, the sunlight. A time of new beginnings and amplifying your desires. What does this energy bring for you? Does it bring gratitude, grief, a break from patterns, uncertainty? and excitement for what's next. Whether you're starting a career or continuing your studies or moving forward in another way, this is a significant milestone for you. Milestones are to be celebrated. How can you celebrate and relish in all that's gotten you to this place? The relationships, spending, or dedication. It's helpful to release and move on with it. Like a garden plot in the spring season, there are plants to be cleared, the soil to be nourished before fresh seeds arrive. Take your time, rest and clarify your intentions for your new role. Range of emotions may unfold leading up to your new pattern of life. Your first day in the office, first time you log into a Zoom meeting, or your first day in the office. Know that when there's doubt, instability, the question, the confirmation, balance, and answers are not far behind. We're ready to move. Next step in bringing voice, be at the end of our time. Thank you for honoring your body, your needs, and your care in the present moment. On your own time, make small movements with your body, and only when you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course. Yeah, I do offer a community Reiki session about once a month. And I know there are lots of other folks who do too. And it's often for no cost. So it's a awesome resource for anyone.
That's wonderful. And how can they sign up for it?
So my next session is July 11th. It's a Sunday at 4 EST, and they can find out and register on fluidjourney.com.
Perfect. I'll make sure to add on to YouTube channel too, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop the live. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks, AmariYah.